Howdy, howdy, everyone. Here we are talking about Even More Rush. And today's featured album is Hold Your Fire. And as I mentioned with Power Windows, that was the final album I know every single song for. And so we are going to start blasting ass through a lot of these bottom songs because a lot of them I just have nothing to say on any of it. Which like three of these songs I'm just like gonna go whiz right past. And yeah, I mean, we'll get started with obviously in last place we have Tai Shan, which I don't think it's their worst song ever, but it's definitely the worst song on here. And then we have High Water, just a bunch of nothing. I whatever, I don't care about the song at all. And then we get Mission, which once again, there's really nothing on here. Moving on, we got Turn the Page. And Turn the Page is kind of unfortunate because it is easily the song with the most energy, but unfortunately, there is nothing special about it still. And then moving right along, we get Second Nature, and really the only thing about this song that really sticks out is the bum bum, those like opening keynotes, and they come back later on a bunch of times, and that's basically it. And with that, we are halfway done with the album already. Yeah, like I mentioned, most of these albums, or some of these albums, I mean, even this one, it's like I think that's like third or fourth bottom of my list. So it's like, obviously, I'm not gonna be super familiar with this album. But we're on the top half, and these are the songs that are actually good now. Okay, so first up, we're gonna have Lock and Key, and dude, the way this song starts, it's like it sounds like a liftoff. Like this sounds like what Countdown should have sounded like on Signals, but still that key intro, man, is so damn good in the song. Yeah, like I said, it just sounds like a liftoff. Like it's, oh, here we go, we're finally gonna go, but then it falls right back down when the verse kicks in because it is not nearly as cool. To be fair, like really the only the first verse is kind of bad because once we get to the chorus and the ending of a song, when they bring that intro back and then we get the drum solo, like that's all good. But it's just that first verse where it's just such a tease because it starts great, goes to shit, and then it finishes off good. So it's kind of a weird song, but a lot of it is still pretty good. And then we have Prime Mover, which I think is a pretty nice chill song. It gives me kind of summer-ish vibes to it, and like a summer night driving song. And yeah, especially when you get to the last chorus when Neil goes to like starts doing the 16th notes on the hi-hats, like that's all good. And yeah, it's a pretty good song. 3 songs left, and they're all the first 3 tracks on the album because it absolutely peaks in the very intro. And number 3 is going to be Open Secrets. And dude, the keys in the intro, they're just so warm. Again, when they come back in the chorus, that's really the main standout on the song is the keys. Like all that stuff, that's very good. That's good shit right there. But yeah, that's about all we have to say about Open Secrets. And coming up next, number 2 is going to be Force 10. And it's a decent opener. It's obviously the first song on here. You get that boom, 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 like the high bass thing. It's pretty cool. But then you get like a short bridge in the song that's actually pretty rad. It's a little short, but it's still pretty cool. It's like this halftime jazzy thing with the chinas and everything. And, the chorus is great. Just a lot of good stuff about the song. It's not bad for a last minute addition. I mean, it is my second favorite song in the album. Actually, that's probably why they call it Force 10, because they forced a 10th song for them to do. And it was better than, obviously, most of the songs they already had written. So, yeah, good call on that. And then, of course, we have number 1, which is, obviously, it's going to be Time Stand Still. This is easily, like, this song is the reason this album is even, like, talked about still, I think. Because everything else, like I said, I like Force 10 and Open Secrets, and there's pretty good songs, but Time Stands Still is the only reason this album stands in time still. Trying to loop that around, but I can't. And I think it's only gonna get better as time goes on. I think the older you get, the better this song is gonna be, because it's all about living in the moment and reflecting on how quickly everything goes by. And it's kind of like that Ferris Bueller quote, right? Where it's like, if you don't stop to look around once in a while, you could miss it, life. And that's pretty much what this song is saying. Like, the chorus is one of the most powerful ever. Lyrically is 100% of the song where it's at. Even just thinking about some of them, man. Old friends going older, summers going colder, all that jazz and hoopla. It's just a very, very good song. Absolutely deserves more recognition as far as their hits go. Way better than The Trees, way better than Damn Free Will, a lot better than most of their songs. I mean, even Big Money, I think it's better than. And I love Power Windows, but this song is fantastic. But anyway, that's enough about Hold Your Fire. That's pretty much how this is going to go on from now. I mean, we have, I don't know, what, 7 albums left? And for the most part, yeah, it's going to be like this, where we just kind of fly right by them. And yeah, join me next time when we talk about, honestly, an album that I slept way too hard on, and perhaps many of you are also sleeping on, because it's pretty damn good, actually. And now it's time for a little bit of magic for everyone. All right, I'm going to make that album and my shirt change. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, how did I do that? Well, it's a little thing I just put a sweater on. I didn't actually change my shirt. What of it?